You see this man here? This man is the reason why the UK does not have the death penalty anymore. John Christie murdered at least 8 different people, including his own wife. On the 9th of March 1950, a young Welsh lorry driver called Timothy Evans was executed for the murder of his wife and infant daughter. However, Timothy didn't do it. It was Christie. Christie had framed it on Timothy Evans, and when it was discovered that John Christie had murdered those people and not Timothy, the UK decided to abolish the death penalty. Richard Attenborough was a beloved actor and director, and you might know him as John Hammond from Jurassic Park. However, you may know him as John Christie from 10 Rillington Place. And if you don't know him as that, well, be ready for one of the scariest performances you'll ever see. It's not known if the film was actually filmed in 10 Rillington Place or next door, as some sources differ, but this does not change the fact that this is a daunting and unsafe place due to its living conditions and grey appearance, and the aesthetic that is emphasized by the zoom-in and establishing shots. The director's static shots of bodies walking through the corridors of the now destroyed building serve to make the atmosphere claustrophobic and suffocating. The atmosphere is enhanced only by Attenborough's overwhelming screen presence. Even when he's not in the frame, he's lurking off screen in some way, shape or form. Whether his shadow is seen or when he quietly enters the frame, it's because of these details that the other characters in the film are shown to be constantly scared of him. Attenborough's soft-spoken demeanor is also a terrifying juxtaposition to the animal that he turns into when he murders his victims. When Christie is about to kill his next victim, the camera frantically zooms into his eyes that's reflected in the mirror. This is perhaps the only moment of humanity that we see in John Christie as he stares into his own psyche and his own soul. What happened to John Christie? Well, before the death penalty was abolished, John Christie was executed himself on 15th of July 1953. Apparently, before he was executed, and when they were tying the noose on his neck, Christie had complained that his nose was itchy. The executor said to him, "It won't bother you for long." So if you're looking for a scary movie to watch this Halloween with a chilling performance, then look no further than 10 Rillington Place with Richard Attenborough and John Hurt.
Of course, I was in the police once, so I understand these things.